Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming. We are back here in City Skylines on the island of Tropico. And where we left off, we were working on the... If we come over here, we were working on this beach area. I really haven't had any time to really work on this. There is a lot of work to get it to fill out right, and creativity, as you could say, cannot be forced, and I was kind of at a loss of really what I want to do other than just put down a lot of umbrella beach sites kind of things. And my OCD just wouldn't let me just randomly plop down or fill up the island with stuff like that. I kind of want things to look right, and I just am very particular with how I want things to look. Anyway, I did spend a bit of time creating some paths around the tennis courts, and as you can see, you can connect paths into either side, and so of course people can use it. I placed down a lot of palm trees as well as the palm plants, and so yeah, that is looking good. And one thing about the palm trees is that because you just have like the leaves at the top, it looks very, I guess you could say, ugly at the bottom. I know that there is a dirt remover, but I could get that so you wouldn't have this dirt or sandy texture at the bottom. You'd just have grass, but it looks kind of empty, so I kind of mixed in some palm plants. But that is the extent that I have really done for this area. Other than that, yeah, I moved this from here over there. I just didn't like how it gouged out the terrain. And I did finally connect this to power. And I haven't really had any zones built in. Have a little bit of residential here. Nothing over here. As we can see, yeah, we got residential, offices, high density residential. I did zone up a lot of residential up here, up on the hill, overlooking the city of Smugglers Cove. Put this bridge in, and yep. Although, what I might do is just flatten this, and yeah, just something like this. Nope. So Control Z that, and I'm just going to do something like that. So yeah, that looks all right. And another thing I did is I took the train tunnel, and previously I had it come out here, but I decided to just remove that, brought it in through here, and I have a suburban rail station. This thing is even smaller than the rural rail station that I was using. I felt it would be a little bit more perfect for this touristy area. It's very minimal. It's about 2 tile depth. Actually, no, it's about 3 tile depth, including, if we were looking at zoning, yeah, you got 1 tile roughly for the building itself, then of course 2 tiles for the rail, and 1 on the other side. So compared to, for instance, the rural station, which I had been using as a comparison, this is a much tighter thing, and yeah, we don't need this pavement out here, and parking spots and all that. And yeah, so this overall works a lot better than this, and just something simple. Basically, you wouldn't have anything complicated over here. People, tourists would come, grab the train from somewhere over there, and have a small commuter rail coming out here to drop off, and then you'd walk to your resort hotel. I ran a rail through here, and did the same thing over here. Another small suburban rail station. And else did I do? What else did I do? I didn't do a whole lot. I could spend hours fixing things up. And yeah, I put a cargo station here just so that I realized not long after that, yeah, not enough goods to sell, so that's never good. So yeah, this place is going to have to get goods, whether I were to bring in a rail underground or underwater to bring goods. Be a little bit more annoying than having this cargo station. But yeah, I did add in a little bit of extra industrial here, hoping that it would pick up, but we really have no industrial demand. I have a deficit of 49,000. Oh yes, indeed. So right now, and of course I also put in a rail station here to provide some cargo delivery to this area, since there actually is no... Is this place getting the same thing, or is it just not enough educated workers? So they haven't gotten a cargo issue just yet, although of course the cargo can come in by road. As you can see, we do have some trucks coming this way, but it is a very, very long trip by road, and hopefully that this new rail station, it will of course help the cargo situation. Right now we see that there's absolutely nothing being used. Oh, cargo truck 32. So yeah, it looks like it will be used. And if I were to come over here, garbage truck 1, other 2. And beyond that, yeah, I just have that. Those 2 spurs, those are, future development and growth. I did add, and it looks like the residential did pop in. Just a little bit of residential down here by the coast. I did remove the sand texture out of this. It just didn't feel right. But I have here a few fishermen's docks. They're not really functional. They're more, of course, they're leisure. Entertainment, wow. 500, radius 81. Apparently there's llamas in the area. Interesting. Well, about that. I also... No, not down there. I also put down a few more docks here. I also removed the sand texture just because it felt a bit better like this. Although, yeah, I don't know if the sand texture would really... Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But I did put some residential down here. And it looks like, oh, we got a building on fire. Interesting. Alright, so we might want to have a fire department out here. And yeah. Do we have... We don't. Alright. Yeah, let's put one right over here. That should be sufficient for there. And we'll put one, say, right here. Yeah, what right there is good enough. It's good enough. And you know what? I might... Oh. Okay, well, this is industrial area, and I may want to put a firehouse for reasons. So what I'm going to do is I'll put a firehouse for this, and let's put it here. And let time tick. But yeah. I might as well put a small fire department right around here. Actually, maybe right here. Or somewhere along here. Right there. That should be good. And you don't got power. Oh, bother. Alright. Nope. Alright, now you got power. And that one has power, wherever it is, right there. Yep. All right. We have, yeah, that's within power. All right. So yeah, this is just another small community down here. I don't have any commercial, but one of the problems with, of course, having the unlock all and just unlocking everything is that you don't really give your city that much time to develop. As an example, the high density wouldn't pop up. Is this high density? This wouldn't pop up until, of course, you would have the education required. Since, what is it? Milestone, if we take a look, where does high density zoning pop in? It's, so you got Little Hamlet. Where is it? It's like, yep. High density, residential, commercial, and offices come up at Big Town. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 milestones in. By the time you are able to get these, you obviously are able to start putting down the universities. But more than that, you get what is it? Where's the high school? Yeah, high school is at Tiny Town. So when you play the game normally and you start off fresh, you put down your low density residential and you let it develop. You add in, your primary schools, your elementary schools. You put in your low density residential, commercial, industrial. You get in the agricultural and forestry specializations. You build up until you get to the point where you can actually support these high density buildings. And unfortunately, starting off like we did with Tropico, unlocking everything, unfortunately there's a problem there because we're sitting here. They are in need of, it's just they are in need of educated workers, highly educated, well educated, educated. They don't need uneducated workers. No uneducated workers. The other problem, of course, is that you don't start off with a whole lot of money, and even if you do start off with $700,000, all the services that you need to put in, and I overspent on rail. Rail and ship because I wanted to get the infrastructure. I figured that was the best way to do things, but apparently not. But yeah, Tropico's in a kind of a hole where I do need to actually get a lot of industrial. I need to get education going. I need to get a lot of things going. And I'm not really happy with the way Tropico is going as it is. Just partially the things that I've talked about with developing these high density zones, and almost feel like I should have started from the beginning without the unlock all. But I wanted to do the unlock all, and this is obviously the result. So we're going to have to play the waiting game with Tropico. I may have to just sit back and let time flow and just relax and just let the city develop how it's supposed to, get a lot more residential in, maybe add in the few education buildings to boost the education, because right now we're sitting at 83% undereducated, 17% educated. We got no well educated or highly educated, and that is a problem. That is a problem. Although what I will do, might as well get in buses, and I will build our first bus depot over here. And I will probably use multiple bus depots for reasons. But I'm going to build the depot on its own road. Where do I want to build it? You know what? I might just build it here. Let's go right there. And yeah, it is the main road into town, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, just outside of range. Well, about that. Let's just cover it with water. What I also want to do is put a bus station. And yes, I am using bus depots, or multiple ones. And let's put it right about here. Actually, is this a... This is a two-way road. This is a one-way road. Yep, I'm going to put the other bus terminal here. Or not terminal. Bus depot. Oh, I may want to... How much does this cost? 720 a week. It's not like we are actually paying for it. And I will put a bus depot over here. Let's put one, let's say over here. Not enough room. I'll put it on the road out to town. Yeah, that'll be no problem. Let's build it there. And now, what I want to do is build a line and bus vehicles. What I should be able to do is have it... The buses come from a specific depot. But for now, I'm just going to... Oh, I'm not going to want to start a line there. Let's start a line here. And I'm going to have it, let's say, come over to here. Down to here. Over to here. And this is just going to be a coastal route. It will connect, of course, the... Did I have a... Yep, that's good. And then we are going to... What if I... Oh, that's going to be atrocious. Alright, what I will do is I will put a stop here. And then I can always add stops by clicking and dragging, and we'll have it come back, going back the other way. This may spur buildings to upgrade, although that might not be a good thing. Let's, yeah, right there. There, and I'm going to want to have it, say, come to here. Right there. Say right to there, and that should be good. Now, select depot. What I may want to do, this is Smugglers Cove Depot. And where is this one? This is going to be Tropico City Depot. And then I have the last one is over here. Over here. And this is going to be, what's the name of this place? Tropican Oil Fields. We'll call this Oil Fields Depot. Alright, so now we want to come back here to the bus line. And we want to... Nope. We got 138 taking the train and 126 taking the boat. Smugglers Cove local. Yeah, that works. We are going to select default. Oh, depot. Oh, bother. Really? Let's try to just create a... Now. Okay. So can I... Alright, there we go. I guess the game just had to run. So it's coming from the Smugglers Cove Depot. And select type. Random. Really? Alright, bus. We are going to have it do 3 buses. Alright. Now, I am also going to do a Tropico City bus run. Where I'm going to come from here. I'm going to come up here to here. Yep, that should be good. And, oh, nope. I'm going to come to here. And this could get complicated. Let's go to here. Go to here. And... oh, there it is. Go to here, to there, there, and then back to there. Don't really like that. This is going to come from the Tropico City Depot. And I'm assuming you can have multiple different types of buses. We are going to add 3 vehicles. And then I'm going to have another one going from here. Nope. Create a new line. Have it come that way. Over to here. Over to here. There. There. Oh. Nope. There. Back to here, and then complete the line. This is also coming from the Tropico City Depot. Select type, yeah, bus, random. Let's only add 2 buses to that. I'm going to also want to have a forestry bus. Or not really a forestry bus, one that will start a new line there. And this takes us that way. Okay, no. we want to... Okay. Start there. I'm going to add a stop there. There. And then we have there. There. We'll come back around like that. Back to there. Stop there, and then right there. Add a stop there and complete the line. We are going to have that, of course, come from the Tropico City depot, and I guess if you have multiple bus types, we're also going to want to have one coming from the industrial zone. This is going to say stop here. When I would stop here. Right there. Right there. One right there, and that goes around, so that's not where I want to take it. Stop here. You stop here. Let's come back the other way and double up the stops. Oh, is that not a... Okay, well, apparently I can't. Stop there. Do a stop there, and last one there. Tropico City Depot will add 2 more buses to that line. So that is what we have for buses at the moment. That will help a bit with the transport, and I'm going to obviously have to spend some time off camera building a few bus routes to allow some transportation between the various population centers, but I'm going to have to figure out what I need to do to get this city so that I'm not going to have these problems. Obviously, I'm going to have to boost education. Obviously, if I have forestry over here, I might have some issues. Oh, do we have a fire? Well, there is lots of wood. And so what I'm going to do is, yeah, build a fire department. It's going to need it. It's industrial. Indeed. Anyway. Oh, bother. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to need it up here. Let's put in a fire department there. Anyway, that is going to be it for me today on this episode of Tropico. And I'm probably just going to have to let the game run, see what happens with my education. Because right now, this thing ain't educated. 99 of 100 students. We have 297 elementary... Wait a minute, that's not the... nope. Wrong one. This one, Royal Spanish Academy. In this Royal Spanish Academy, we have 50 students, high school students in the city, 99. Education, 100. Radius, 125. Classes skip 15. And high school. Okay, so we got 2% graduated students. Yeah, eligible, 1345. Capacity, 100. University, we have 5% graduated students. I guess that these don't correlate to... Do I have in here... See statistics. Education levels. We have 0.18 or 0.18. So yeah, it's going to take a while, especially with these buildings. Although that, no, okay, all right, no. Anyway, yeah, 5% graduate students, 2% graduate students. So it's going to take some time. I think that's all it's going to take. Just because I started off with so much high density. And that is unfortunately one of the downsides too, of course, starting with everything unlocked. You want to build a big city from the beginning, but you really have to take small steps, start from the beginning, and work your way up. That was another building that got demolished. Anyway, that is going to be it for me today. Thank you for watching this episode of City Skylines, the city of Tropico. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have a good day.